Don't be alarmed. I know you probably see my closure, but it's okay because I don't really care.
I'm too much of a woman, too much of a woman, too much of a badass bitch.
What is up, all of my beautiful poppin' people? It's your girl, the one and only Lady J on your screen today, and guess what? We're gonna drop it like it's hot on this face. Once again, I have not done my makeup done my makeup for a video in so long, and I miss doing it so much, and so I have come to you with a black and gold smoky eye. There's hair in my eye. You probably can't tell because of my bangs is in the way, but holla at your girl. Holla at your girl. If you remember, if you're a real OG for me, you remember my very first black smoky eye that I ever did. Don't watch that video again. And this, oh, of course I got lipstick on my teeth. And this one's so much better anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this look. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below before you guys leave. And thank you so much for watching. I've missed you guys so much. And I hope you enjoy. Slow motion for me, slow motion for me, slow motion for me, move it slow motion for me. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me, remix. Bag it up. Don't be alarmed. I know you probably see my closure, but it's okay because I don't really care. I just needed to get my bangs out of my face. So this look is really super simple, honestly. I mean, it takes me a while just because I tried to perfect it on audition day, but other than that, this look is really super simple and it should not take you that long on an everyday basis. So first I'm going to start out by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Eye Potion Eyelid whatever eyeshadow primer and this is the anti-aging one because get it in while you're young, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, this is the third video I have recorded today, so bear with me. Alright, this look is literally so simple. So the main palette we're going to be using is this Smashbox collab with my homegirl Shay Mitchell, aka Emily Fields from Pretty Little Liars. And we are going to go in with this shade. Oh, I'm sorry, not that one. This one right here. This shade is called Work It. And we are going to go in with that on a Morphe Y16 brush. And this is just going to be kind of like a base, I guess you can say. And we're going to put this everywhere. And it's okay if you build this up. I built it up. I like to build it up just a little bit so you can actually, you know, see some of the color. I mean, you can see some of the color now, but like, I like to build it up a little bit. And whatever you're blending, you're always gonna wanna flick it out. That's gonna be the main, you know, technique that we're gonna be using today. Make sure you always flick it out. And also, I hold my brush at the end of the, like at the end of the brush, I hold it at the end. And it just, I don't know, I just feel like it works a lot better. Not putting a lot of pressure onto my eye. And flick it out to the end. I don't want your money, I just want your appeal. Kick back, Netflix, and chill. You saw that we used that Y16 brush by Morphe from the Gilded collection because I love that brush so much. The whole entire Gilded collection is my favorite, hands down. And Morphe is also my favorite brand of brushes because they literally have everything for everyone, no matter who you are. Now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Y15 brush, and this is the brush that we're gonna be using for the rest of this eye look. Well, actually, I'm sorry, for the most of this eye look. We're only going to use one more brush after this. And so, sticking with this Shay Mitchell palette with Smashbox, we're going to go into this shade right here, this brown shade called Publisher. And we're going to focus this on the outer corner and like this whole like outer corner area of your eye. And always, like I said, flick it out. And I like to pat it on first. And then I like to do circular motions before I flick it out. I like to do circular motions in a concentrated area. And then when I feel like it's blended out enough, then I'll put a lighter pressure and I'll just wing it out like that. You know what I'm saying? And then I will also bring it up a little bit more. But make sure you're not touching the inner portion of your eyelid. And I like to pack these colors on. I didn't do it super intense, but you could definitely tell I had a black smoky eye. Like, do you guys remember the very first black smoky eye that I posted on my channel? It was a hot mess. It wasn't even like a true black. Like, Ugh. And this one's deeper than that one, just because that video was just a mistake. It's really not hard. Don't let the black shadows scare you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it intimidate you, because then it'll own you. These are very high pigmented colors, but just because like my complexion's a little bit darker and this color is lighter, I kind of have to build it up just a little bit more. I just want to give you that breakfast in bed. Oh, want to give you that. I'll let you, girl. All right, so now sticking with this palette again, like I said, this is the only palette that we're going to be using. Well, the only eyeshadow palette. And so I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Oh, wait. Am I tripping? Yeah, this one right here. That's what we gonna dip into again on that Y15 brush. And it's okay to use the same brush without cleaning it, because the colors gradually get darker, but and you're not like mixing lights and darks or anything. It's a very you know, ombre look. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know how to say it, but I know what I mean. Just follow what I do, especially when I don't know how to say it in words. Now this what is this? This Angel's color. I'm gonna build this one up a little bit more, or at least I'm gonna try to. You know what I'm saying? I do what I can. You know what I mean? I like to build this one up a lot actually, because the black is coming up next. You know, we just need to make sure that everything has a nice gradient effect. That's what I was trying to say. We had to make sure it has a gradient effect. That's what I mean. This eyebrow looks funny. Does this eyebrow look funny to y'all? It looks funny to me. Who else knows who Ella Mai is? I feel like everybody on this freaking earth needs to know who the singer Ella Mai, ELLAMAI. She's the best person ever. I saw her at a Kehlani concert, and she looked me in my face and was singing, because I was in the front row. Kehlani, holla at your girl. I'm obsessed with Kehlani as well. Jacoy, holla at your girl. I'm obsessed with him as well. Like, all three of them went on tour together for Kehlani's Sweet Sexy Savage tour, and your girl was up in the front row. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get meet and greet tickets, but I still had a hell of a lot of fun. Their music is so relatable. Between Jacoy, Kehlani, and Ella Mai, you guys will definitely find something, and I think you will appreciate it. Their music is literally my life. Now, just to make sure everything is blended, I'm going to go back in with that Y16 brush, the brush that we used to put down that base color. I'm going to go back in with this brush, no extra product. I'm just going to blend everything out, make sure everything is pretty before we put this black on, because the black part, you know, I'm not, don't let the black intimidate you, but you know, it can get really messy and really sloppy looking real quick. You know what I'm saying? I think we're ready for the black. We're gonna go into this color called Deadline from the Smashbox palette. Oh, and by the way, this is the matte eye palette. Obviously, it's all mattes, but that's what it's called. If you guys are looking for it, it has the purple holographic one. We're gonna go into this color, this black. It's called Deadline. This is very pigmented, okay? Very pigmented. And again, we're gonna use our Y15 brush, the brush we've been using. Tap into it just a little bit at a time. Tap off all of the excess and keep the black closest. You see, you gotta be careful, buddy. Keep the black closest to the lash line and just blend it from there. And you see now, like, just take your time with the black specifically. I mean, take your time with everything. Make sure you blend until your freaking wrist fall off, but with the black specifically, you really need to focus on that. And then because I don't want to take the black up too high, I'm gonna go in with this brush, the Y19 brush by Morphe, again from the Gilded collection. The Gilded collection has my favorite eye brushes, if you haven't noticed. And I'm going to blend the edges out with this one. This brush has no product on it, as you saw, but it's really nice to blend with something that has nothing on it, so that you get a really nice gradient effect. And then you can go back and add more black if it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? Take you to a new level, get you high off my intensity. I just want to take you home with me. And notice I'm winging this one out a smidge, like that much. I'm winging the black out like that much. And I'm also not taking it up as high as I took those other colors because you don't want to look raccoonish. You know what I'm saying? Raccoons are not popping. They're actually very vicious animals, okay? Don't blend your eyeshadow, the black one, all the way up to your eyebrows. Don't do it, okay? I mean, unless that's how you like it. But me personally, I don't like it like that. So I'm not gonna do that. And also keep in mind, when blending black eyeshadow, it is gonna take a lot longer than any other color just because it is so dark. And if I you know, have been paying attention into the beauty community, it takes a lot to make a good black. And this for sure is a good black. It actually looks better than how I did it on audition day. Like, dang, oh my gosh. And I'm a heavy-handed person, so it's like, it's also really irritating and sometimes really hard for me to pick up a little bit at a time just because I'm naturally heavy-handed. Now, don't worry about like all of this like over here. We're gonna clean that up, so don't trip off of that. And now just going back to make sure everything is blended. Again, I'm going in with that Y15 or 16 brush, I'm sorry. Going in with the Y16 brush, and now I'm just gonna go over everything. More so the edges. I'm not gonna go towards the intensity of the black. I'm just blending out the edges of it with this brush. Where's my brush? Perfect! Okay, I'm finally getting over my cold. Holla at your girl. I'm so excited. Okay, all right, here comes the fun part. Now we're gonna put a little bit of shimmer on the inner corner. In the corner, hey, in the corner. Okay, all right, let me stop. So for auditions, I use this creme brulee shade from the Too Faced chocolate palette, but I'm kind of thinking I kind of want to use 143 instead, just for today. We're gonna mix them. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, girl, what are you doing? Why'd you fall? Oh, so annoying. So yeah, so I'm gonna dip into my Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm gonna dip into the shade 143 and also into the shade Creme Brulee from this palette right here. And we're gonna mix those two and put them on the inner portion of our lid. The audition day, it made my eyeshadow look really, really streaky. So I don't wanna use that brush again because obviously I'm filming on camera and it'll look streaky again. I'm gonna go in with my Vanity Planet flat brush, and I just dipped, oh, wrong spray. And I just dipped into 143, and I'm gonna spray it with some Fix Plus. Oh, yes, oh my gosh. Blend it up as you're going, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm dipping into Creme Brulee, spraying it with a little Fix Plus. I love makeup, I love it so much. Holla at you, girl. I know I did that. It's okay. Because it looks like it's harsh right here. Looks like just like a harsh line of shimmer. You know, we're gonna blend that out, obviously. And there you have it. It's perfect, and I love it. I love it so much, and if you love it, I really don't care. If you don't love it, I really don't care. We have no time for errors. Especially on audition day, ladies. I want to say that you got this. Take a deep breath. You can do it. Don't worry about the people around you because they're not worried about you. And if they are, then they're going to be the ones messing up because they need to focus on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Just keep chasing what you want to do with your life. Don't worry about all these other people out here that's trying to copy you. You know, do you. Do it yourself. Do it for yourself. You feel me? This side looks so much better, but it's okay. That's how it is usually with me. One side always looks better than the other. This is nothing new, honey. Yes! Oh my gosh, if you don't slay. Now I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna highlight my brow bone, and I'm gonna take this, I guess it's just an oval brush. It's no specific brand. It's off of Amazon. And I'm gonna dip into 143. You remember that song? My main chick and my side chick mad at me. I can give two. I say too much. Alright, so now I'm gonna highlight my brow bone after that little jam session. Alright, so now, because you know we have like all of this and we didn't do the whole tape thing or whatever, I intentionally, wow, this eye looks really, really good. I'm very proud of myself. You go, girl. Because we didn't do the tape or anything, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do, excuse me, my liner. And that's what I did on the actual audition day. I didn't use tape. I blended it out exactly like this without my foundation on, and then went in with the liner and then cleaned it up after that. So that being said, the vinyl NYX liner, and we are going to create the sharpest wing, okay? The sharpest wing that you will ever see in your life, okay? So there's no games, no breathing, no blinking while you're doing this, okay? Do not distract me, okay? Okay? You're distracting me. All right, it's about to get serious. Stop distracting me, because I heard you over there talking all that mess, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, Mom, you better slay. Perfect. That's absolutely perfect. I did it. If you guys want a tutorial on how to do wing liners with liquid liner, holla at your girl in the comment section. Oh, honey, yes. Now, it could be a little sharper, I will say, but I'm not mad at it. To clean up the wing even more, we're gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toffee. You see that? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut your eyeballs with my wing liner. My liner game is strong. Get at me. I was a little aggressive. I'm sorry. I've been listening to a little bit too much DMX these past couple of days. Where's my brush? There it is. All right, now for the fun part, we're gonna go in with Midnight Cowboy from the Heavy Metal collection from Urban Decay. And we're gonna go right over top of this sharp son of a wing liner. All right, and so we're gonna go right over, don't distract me, okay? Stop, you're trying to distract me. I can see you looking at me through the screen, okay? Don't stop looking, but don't distract me. Honey, who am I slaying right now? Everybody on this, everybody. I'm saying everybody right now. Slaying, okay? I'll wait. Catch a flaw on this eyeball. I'll wait. So I'm gonna go finish this eye off camera and put on my base really fast, and I will be right back. All right, don't mind my hair, but I just finished my base for you guys real quick. I just did my L'Oreal Pro Infallible Matte Foundation, and I set it with my Black Radiance Perfect Setting Powder, I think it's called. And for eyelashes, I used the So Wispy No. 2s by Kiss. And I love these lashes, oh my gosh. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go on to a little bit of contour. I know that's not my strong suit, but I have found a way to make it my strong suit. Oh, wrong brush. So we're gonna take this fan brush, and I'm pretty sure you guys have seen Nikki tutorials do this before, but Lady J is gonna do it as well. I'm gonna take in my NYX Perfect Filter palette. If you can't tell, NYX is like my favorite drugstore brand. I'm gonna take this So Perfect palette, and I'm gonna go into this brown shade because it's literally so perfect for my complexion, honestly. Flap off all of the excess, hold it at the end of the brush, and lightly just like kind of dust it onto my cheeks. Now, I like to put my contour a little bit higher than where you normally would, just because when it blends down. So I place it a little bit higher so that when it blends, it'll be in the perfect spot, instead of placing it where it needs to be and then it blending lower than it's supposed to be. You see that? Can you say snatched or snatched? And so now my favorite part, girl, you already know what's coming up, is the highlight. Oh my gosh. Where's my highlight brush? This is my favorite highlight brush in the entire world. Nothing will ever replace it. This is the Morphe M501. God bless this brush. So of course I'm going to dip into 143 and a little bit of Glow Getter, just a little, okay? This stuff is pigmented, okay? Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. And then I just blend that into the high points of my cheeks. And I was at church the other day because I did my makeup before auditions, and I was able to go to church before auditions. So people saw my makeup and people were looking at my forehead highlight. So I'm gonna show you guys how I did that as well. A lot of people, their nose highlight and their forehead highlight is not connected. Mine is. Like, watch. This is what I do. from my nose and forehead. I literally just paint the entire thing like that, and then the center of my forehead, and I bring it in between my brows and down. That's literally all I do. That's how I get that pop and glow, girl. Don't play with me. That's where it's at. And I like to bring it just like on that top part of my tail like this. I do like that C right there. That's what I like to do. I don't add too much extra on my nose or forehead. I'm sorry, there was something in my eye. Now I go into my Anastasia glow kit. And like I said, I always say this every time I use this glow kit, because some people are like, oh my god, it's the worst glow kit they have. But in my opinion, I use it as a topper, because these these highlights are very, very glittery compared to the Nicole Guerrero ones, which are very metallic. And so I use this as a topper for a metallic highlight. So I have that metallic glow, and then you can see the little flecks of glitter in it. I personally like it like that. I love this palette to death. These two are my favorite colors, and I mix those two up. Add that right on top, girl, because you already know what it is. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Now for blush, we are almost done, guys. Almost done. I'm gonna go into my Makeup Revolution palette. You guys know I'm ride or die for Makeup Revolution. I'm gonna go into this pink shade for blush. Now I know I usually don't blush. Literally, that's all I do. Okay, don't get too excited. That's all I do. It's just a little something, and that's it. That's it for the face. So now I'm going to set my face with some Fix Plus so that this highlight can be popping. Now, sometimes if I feel it is necessary, I mean, today I'm looking pretty good, but sometimes if I feel it is necessary, I'll go in with the bottom of my beauty blender, and I'll just super lightly tap out, you know, everything. Today everything was like really super blended, and I'm actually very proud of myself. To top off this look, we're gonna go into the shade Monte Carlo by NYX, of course. This is a matte, a soft matte lip cream. And if you remember, this is the same color from my vlog when I did the mock audition. Now during the actual audition, I actually had on a the NYX soft matte lip cream, but it was a hot pink one because I had on the pink top, as you guys saw in the vlog. But today, because I have on the red top, we're gonna put on this one. Ooh, girl, let's comb out this weave real quick. Good lord. I put it up in a messy bun, or put it in a low messy bun, and honey, it was messy.
Now payback is a bad bitch, and baby, I'm the baddest. You fucking with a savage. Can't have this, can't have this. And it'd be nice of me to take it easy on ya, but nah. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Being so bad got me feeling so good.
And for all those ladies out there that are watching this, because you guys are gonna audition to be a pro dancer, NBA, NFL, or whatever, I hope you go for it. I hope you get it. Put your heart into it. Don't worry about anybody else. Make sure you do you. Work your hardest. Drink water. Drink a lot of water. Just do whatever you have to do. It's worth it. It's really, really worth it. Even if you were not to make it this year, always keep working towards it. Always work towards it. And I just wish you guys all the best luck with all your auditions and stuff like that, even though by this time audition season is about over. But for the people that are watching this in the future when it's audition season, hope your audition goes great. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.